10 best places to visit in Paris. Number 1. The Eiffel Tower. What would Paris be without its iconic Eiffel Tower? It was built by Gustave Eiffel to commemorate the Jubilee of the French Revolution and debuted at the Exposition Universelle in Paris in 1889. With nearly 7 million visitors each year, it is one of the most visited monuments in the world, standing 324 meters tall. The Eiffel Tower 58 is located on the first floor and spans 2 levels, rising 58 meters above ground. The view from the second floor is the best at 115 meters because you have a diving view of the ground below. Finally, on the third floor, at 275 meters, you can see Gustave Eiffel's office. It is possible for the more daring to use the stairs and climb the steps, 1,665 to the summit. The ascent of the Eiffel Tower is a must for taking in the breathtaking views of Paris. Number 2. Champs-Élysées, Arc of Triumph. Napoleon commissioned Jean Chalgrin to design a triumphal arch dedicated to the glory of imperial armies while under the spell of ancient Roman architecture. It was built in the 19th century and is the world's largest monument of its kind. Its pillars are adorned with magnificent sculptures. On the top of the arch, the names of 558 generals and great victories are engraved. The tomb of the unknown soldier of France is located under the Arc de Triomphe. The panoramic terrace above the door provides a stunning view of Paris. The Arc de Triomphe, 50 meters high, 45 meters wide, and 22 meters deep, is located on the Place de l'Étoile, which leads to the Champs-Élysées, nicknamed the most beautiful avenue in the world. It is located 1.9 kilometers from the Place de la Concorde and the Arc de Triomphe. Number 3. Notre Dame de Paris. One of the city's most enduring symbols, Notre Dame de Paris, also known as Notre Dame, is a Roman Catholic cathedral located on the eastern half of the Île de la Cité. It is widely regarded as one of France's and Europe's finest examples of French Gothic architecture. This cathedral, begun in 1163 and finished in 1345, is a sight to behold with its portals surrounded by his numerous statues and gargoyles that decorate the roof. We recommend walking around the cathedral before entering and climbing the 387 steps to the top of the towers. The climb to the top of the towers can be exhausting, but you will be rewarded with a panoramic view of the region and an up-close view of the famous gargoyles. Number 4. Louvre Museum. The Louvre is the world's most popular art museum. This historic building, located in the heart of Paris, is a former royal palace with an area of 210,000 square meters, including 60,600 for exhibitions. The museum is located in the Louvre, which was originally a fortification built under Philip II in the late 12th century. The fortress's ruins can be seen in the museum's basement. The collection is arranged into 8 sections: Egyptian antiquities, Oriental antiquities, Greek, Etruscan and Roman, Islamic art, sculptures of the Middle Ages, Renaissance and modern times, objects of art, paintings, graphic arts. Number 5. Palace of Versailles. The Château de Versailles is France's most well-known castle. Versailles, built in the 17th century as a symbol of French military power and a demonstration of French supremacy in Europe, served as the seat of political power in the Kingdom of France from 1682 to 1789. This massive complex of buildings, gardens, and terraces is a must-see for any visitor who will be captivated by exceptional accommodations, extravagant decorations, furniture, and gilded works of Renaissance art. Visit Versailles, beginning with the state residences and the famous Hall of Mirrors, and ending with the Queen's Chamber. Don't miss a walk through the popular French gardens. Number 6. Catacombs of Paris. Another world-famous destination to visit in Paris. The location is significant because it contains a large collection of bones and ossuaries beneath the city. The cemetery was founded in the 18th century when overcrowding was a growing issue. More than 6 million people were relocated to the ossuary. The location is well worth a visit. This is the place to go if you want to do something different on your trip. Here, you can see entire underground tunnels and caves filled with bones and skulls. This is an ideal location for all adventure seekers. Number 7. Montmartre. Montmartre is a 130-meter high hill in the north of Paris that takes its name from the surrounding neighborhood. It is best known for the white-domed Basilica of the Sacred Heart at the top. It was finished in 1919 and honors the French victims of the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. If you're in the neighborhood, stop by the Square of Tuileries, which is just a few blocks from the Basilica. Place du Tuileries is a reminder of the time when Montmartre was the epicenter of modern art in the early 20th century, when many artists such as Amedeo Modigliani, Claude Monet, Pablo Picasso, and Vincent van Gogh worked there. A few steps from Tuileries Square is the Espace Salvador Dali, a museum dedicated primarily to the Spanish painter's sculpture and drawings. Montmartre is home to the famous cabaret Moulin Rouge. Number 8. Moulin Rouge. The Moulin Rouge is a cabaret that is widely regarded as the spiritual home of the famous French can-can. It was built in 1889 by Joseph Aller and Charles Seidler at the foot of Montmartre Hill in the heart of Pigalle. The can-can, which began as a courtship dance, helped to birth the cabaret, which is now found in many countries around the world. The Moulin Rouge is now a tourist attraction that entertains visitors from all over the world. Number 9. Cruise on the Seine. Discover the best way to visit the City of Light by taking a cruise on the Seine, especially at night. When the sun goes down, the monuments gradually light up. You get a panoramic view to the front so you can enjoy the beauty of Paris, the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, Pont Alexandre III, and many more. You can also take a dinner cruise on the Seine on a boat. Number 10. The Tuileries Gardens. The Tuileries Gardens were named after the tile factories that once stood on the site where Queen Catherine de' Medici built the Palais de Tuileries in 1564. André Le Notre, King Louis XIV's famous gardener, re-landscaped the gardens in 1664 to give them their current French formal garden style. The gardens that separate the Louvre from the Place de la Concorde are a pleasant place for walking and culture for both Parisians and tourists. The 2 ponds in the gardens are ideal for relaxing. The Musée de l'Orangerie, where visitors can appreciate Monet's works, is located in the Tuileries' southwest corner. Thanks for watching. For more, like and subscribe.